the ball back on offense. Discards a man. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
To the air, it's McNamara. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
He makes a catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also good find by the quarterback on third down.
They'll give it to Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They'll go to the toss. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Defense not showing press coverage. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab enough for the first. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. First down to start the drive after the break. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it!
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You've got to get him involved.
Dropping back, it's McNamara. They're working that left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. Can anyone catch him? And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And you want these guys that can take the top off the defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Finds a man on the right. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He wants to throw it again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
What a great rush by the defense. Understanding, winning up front, getting to the quarterback, and rattling him. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard, you get called for a penalty. Nice job getting a good clean hit, pressure on the quarterback.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to throw, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Got his man! And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Throwing right. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up 3rd.
He got it. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Oh, he's going to take a chance. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be...
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. Fires to the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Defense playing a bail technique. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air. It's McNamara. They're trying to get to it. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out.
Lost one deep down the right side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown Tide! Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. That ball skips through the end zone. And they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another SEC team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
3 2 1 go. 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 3 2 1
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, I absolutely love this call. First play of the game, national championship. Instead of easing your way in, why not just take a shot downfield, and here it pays off for a big gain.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He shreds the tackle. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw. It's Green. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
To the air, it's Green. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Today, two teams collide in this hotly contested, very competitive Southeastern Conference. As we're going to see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the game. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 20. First down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runs through the defender. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowman. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they ruled him out of bounds.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback. And we get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bowman. He'll be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Fine time, moving to his left. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Heavy pressure, hit as he throws. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
To throw, it's Milroe. Trying to extend the play. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, tie. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He bought some time, now lets it go.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line.
It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. And
got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the ground. It's Burks. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. An important third down attempt for this offense. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes.
He's brought down a sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Makes the grab. It's Sawchuk. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Oh, the ball's knocked loose.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and whenever
on the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that?
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack. This will likely be the last play of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense is on the field here, just 1 second left in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Pass clock inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, drops back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Catch made inside the 10. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now get...
And looking for a big play here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And here comes the offense back out onto the field, man. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented. And this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Alabama. And this one is getting ugly.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off him. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. That's a potential game changer. Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Take over.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's a quick grab. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Great job here by the defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss for the defense.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, tied. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. Man, I think Oklahoma is still Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. To throw, it's Arnold. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Hit as he released it. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to pass. It's Milroe. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Get us underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On first down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's yours. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Some the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's caught. It's golden. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Millen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Blue. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. No huddle here for the offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Moore. Maybe he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score now 7.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. They can't stop him. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Runner shows toughness and real refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the catch for the 2-point conversion. They jump on top, 8-7. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Fighting him off.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. To the air, it's yours. Powering right past the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. No huddle now for the offense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he'll set up to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Helm. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Onto the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. To throw, it's Milrow. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
He's going to take off here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown. Tied. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game,
and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40, the 20, inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. We're going to throw the football. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Intercepted by Alabama. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Oh, and the football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. And they get him down, what will be the final play of this first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Alabama 27, Texas 15.
Looks Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the onside kick bounces out of bounds, so unsuccessful there, and it's a penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And bulldozing his way through. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Touchdown, Bama. This quarterback on fire today. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Number 26.
After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
15. Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking to pass. It's yours. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And now another deep ball here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain.
And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. It's going to cost himself again.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming out, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Dropping back. It's yours. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold...
Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness.
Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene. One of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. Colliding here today, 2 top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Maffa. Tackled at the 40.
down at the
Good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
He's got a man down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass not complete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Gets into space at the 50. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown. Tie. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. And we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's James. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 50. Offense will take over. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Gabriel. Look at this. Taking the shot on the very first play. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, this is what you dream about. What an opportunity here now for your own offense after coming up with that pick.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The pocket breaking down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarter.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw. It's Milrow. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Law. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. All day to throw, finally throws it to his left. Touchdown, Bama. Strong game by this quarterback. He shows the skill set there, Kirk. Athletic ability, excellent decision-making on the move.
Well, these are the kind of plays where a head coach and an offensive coordinator just have to trust their quarterback, because there's a lot that can go wrong in those situations. But with this guy, he's able to buy time, make a play when nothing is there. That's how you continue to earn your coach's trust.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Gabriel. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things.
And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Will he score here? And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he'll get there. Touchdown, tied.
We see more and more of this in college.
Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How How about that for a start? You roll the dice on the opening kickoff and steal a possession. Move. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Milrow. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught, second down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. The game goes back to 1895, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good.
LSU 0.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Here's the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score Alabama 21.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 14 set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Anderson. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. And he's going to launch it deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, tied. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot, caught out of the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The last time they played, of course, Alabama won comfortably. That was an embarrassing day for the LSU faithful. They have not forgotten it.
Chris, I don't think anybody's going to forget that loss because it was so surprising to see LSU get blown out. But they feel much better about this matchup.
Breaks into the... Got space, looking to score. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35, LSU, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Milroe. The pass rush closing in. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. Looks like one more play here before halftime. drops back, needing a third down completion here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made at the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback will just take a knee here. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Alabama. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, tied. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Alabama 56, LSU 22.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The offense now operating in empty. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. The short completion of the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. An empty set now, 5 wide. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. And he drops back in the gun. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have